My name is Art Robotham. I am CEO of Hall Communications. WYLI has been a long-time member of the Hall Communications broadcast family and has been a bedrock within this community and the forefront of entertainment and music for Eastern Connecticut. In the spirit of that, we have embarked upon something new. We have started a show called Homegrown, which you are about to hear. This is to foster Connecticut artists and introduce you to local musicians. Some you will like, some you won't. Some you will be confused by, some you'll be inspired by. However, these are all Connecticut artists. This is about introducing our audience to what is going on here in Connecticut in the spirit of what WILI has always been about, which is providing you with quality information, entertainment, and local content. Now sit back and enjoy Homegrown with James Matt Rupar on WILI.
Good evening. Do not attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong. We have taken control to bring you this special show. Welcome to Homegrown Hour on i98.3. I'm your host, Matt Rupar. During this hour, we will explore local music from local musicians here in Connecticut. You will not only hear new music, but we will dive into the minds of the musicians, and on special occasion, in studio performances. Homegrown is sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. They specialize in buying and selling used vinyl records, books, CDs, tapes, and more. They also have live musical performances from time to time as well. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Well, here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. To kick off Homegrown this week, here's my song, Tale of a Man Who Failed, the fourth track from my album, Indica Illusions and Other Tales of a Failing Man, released May 12th, 2023. my song Tale of a Man Who Failed from my 2023 album Indica Illusions and Other Tales of a Failing Man. Drinkin' Tonight was written by Bill Naughton Jr. from East Hampton and is the 15th and final track from his album Songwriter, Volume 1, released September 19th, 2014.
It's been a couple days now since I tied one on. Tonight I just need 2 or 3 to loosen up. It's been on my mind all day now, time to finally decide. What will I be drinking tonight? The boys at the bar just called, they're picking me up. They're laying down the law about me driving my truck. I don't know what I should start with, I can't make up my mind. What should I be drinking tonight? On Friday all that whiskey made me crazy, and Saturday the beer just made me sick. Sunday started off with Bloody Marys and ended with champagne and shots of Jack. On Monday I stayed home so I could sleep it off. Tonight I'm thinking I might jump back on the horse, but the truth is I've been lucky, I keep waking up alive. Maybe I'll quit drinking tonight. On Friday all that whiskey made me crazy, and Saturday the beer just made me sick. Sunday started off with Bloody Marys and ended with champagne and shots of Jack. On Monday I stayed home all day and slept it off. Tonight I thought I'd try to jump back on the horse, but the truth is I'm damn lucky that so far I've survived. I probably should quit drinking tonight. Maybe I'll quit drinking tonight. I'm thinking I'll quit drinking tonight. Yeah, right.
You're listening to Homegrown with Mav Rupar on i98.3. Sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Bill Naughton Jr. with Drinkin' Tonight from his 2014 album, Songwriter, Volume 1. Here's Standby from Danbury with Nothing to See Here, the 4th track from their album, We Need More Mountains 1, released May 7th, 2009.
Starts as a spy, lost in the fire. Tell me your name, crazy at 23. I will burn search for the rhyme scheme, but this prison becomes a home if you have a key. Dear brother, I just want to know if you decided to let yourself leave. filigree sleeping. For upon my name I can be nothing but a failure, lost sequestered to the bottom of the lake. But I promise you will see, we'll climb these mountains, you and I, and leave it all behind this rotten fate. You search for the rhyme scheme, but this prison becomes a home if you have the key. Hey brother, the dog wants to know if you've decided to stop being so goddamn weak. Da, 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 da,
Stand By with Nothing to See Here from their 2009 album, We Need More Mountains 1. Tree of Coincidence was written by Gauze Trail and is the 8th and final track from their album, A Moment Worth a Life, released November 17th, 2023. That was Gauze Trail with Tree of Coincidence in their 2023 album, A Moment Worth a Life. We'll be right back with more Homegrown on i98.3, sponsored by Willimantic Records.
There's a place that's nearest to heaven, where the hills roll up to the sky, and the land is peaceful and lovely. It's where I want to live and die. I love the hills of my Connecticut. I love its valleys and its streams. I've got my loved ones in Connecticut, and they're always in my dreams. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, Connecticut, my own. My heart is home among those friendly hills, and no matter where I roam, I love the hills of my Connecticut, Connecticut, my own. Take a look at the map of United States, and you'll find Connecticut.
Take a look at the map of Connecticut, and you'll see the place of my birth.
It's the grandest place on earth. Willimantic, Willimantic, my hometown. There's a good main street where good neighbors meet. Miles of smiles keep chasing you around. You'll be living, life's worth living. Once you're here, you'll stay. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. We have everything to make a man a king in Willimantic, USA. In Willimantic, USA.
Welcome back to Homegrown. I'm your host, Matt Rupar, on i98.3. Sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's own record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact Joe at Willimantic Records today at 860-576-8111. Are you from Connecticut? Do you have original music? Do you want that original music played on the radio? Here's your chance. Email me at matt.rupar@gmail.com. That's matt.rupar@gmail.com with your original songs and a brief description about yourself and the music, and I will be happy to play it on Homegrown. Strap in for another half hour of music. Here's Foxtails with Every Window in Alcatraz Has a View of San Francisco, the 6th track from their album, This Is Not For You, released March 22nd, 2015.
I don't even have
blood fell down the drain. Wax and wait, wax and wait along the past daydreams of the suns and rays. Wax and wait, wax and found naive to a certain extent, and I will never know why. I'm sick of plain skin and painless touch, and why can't I just get what I deserve? And to keep me here to kill off the air, and your love will be mine, and the heart drinking entwined. And why can't someone look in my eyes without tearing them apart? No regression from now till then. No regression from if till when I am both terrified of everything I am and everything I will never be. I'll stay up till sunlight scream for me to go to sleep. Oh, please. I guess you soothe me well. You soothe me well. You soothe me well. My condolences for never forgetting your day that sits in my brain so that I always feel the pain. I slit my throat with a smile on my face if it meant I could ever get out.
That was Foxtails with Every Window in Alcatraz has a view of San Francisco from their 2015 album, This Is Not For You. I Built a Coffin was written by baseball camp nurse from Hartford and was released as a single July 28, 2015.
I built a coffin, octagonal at the top, tapered at the feet. I painted it flat black and coated it with a clear flat sealer. I have a thin slit in the lid with a piece of screen behind it to let in air and to keep bugs out. It has a hand-scrolled, jigsawed, inverted cross on the lid. It has my name on it, on a brass plate I had made at a trophy shop. It sits on 4 cement blocks in a row in the crawl space of my house. It has no lining, no pillow, just plain rough splintery wood on the inside. I get inside it naked and lay there for hours during the day. It is my friend. Sometimes when riding my bicycle I find lead tire weights. I melt them down and pour them into toy soldier molds. I paint the toy soldiers, then skip them across the river. They never make it across. I also find washers, nails, and screws along the gutters and sidewalks as well. I put them in empty salsa jars I have run through the dishwasher. I have them sitting around my casket. Inside the darkness of the coffin, I eventually start to see. It is all red wine color. I must be seeing the electricity inside my head, illuminating all the blood and sinew. Laying there, I am unable to turn over. The back of my head starts to ache. I start to see gray from the pain. I fall asleep. When I wake up, I feel safe knowing my salsa jars have watched out for me. In my casket, I learn. In my coffin, I am taught by myself. What is me knows I am listening. What is me knows I am watching. What is me is aware of me. What is me knows I am listening. What is me knows I am watching. What is me is aware of me.
That was was Baseball Camp Nurse with their 2015 single, I Built a Coffin. Here's Fowl Weather with Coke Run, the third track from their album, Tongue Lightning, released July 8th, 2015.
When the cocaine runners fall behind in a darkened market, price drives, will you be chalking up another line? Well, this old brain can still remember, as I see trigger fingers tremble, dim horizons, we've seen better times. Drizzling rain and cigar smoke and children laughing, telling jokes, I ain't never gonna let my baby go. And if the wagon trains down to my kin, we'll ride the bluegrass back again, and I'll meet my darling down in Mexico. Well, I'm getting on that train next week. I won't give you no time to speak, 'cause you know all your dirty words don't keep. This car ain't got no rear view window, and I can always hear the wind blow. Sunlit hills ain't never seemed so steep. Drizzling rain and cigar smoke, children laughing, telling jokes, I ain't never gonna let my baby go. The wagon trains down to my kin, so I'll ride the bluegrass back again, and I'll meet my darling down in Mexico. I've seen my baby since September, too many faces to remember. There ain't no turning back out on the road. When you get down to it, life's a joke, or away the river, my dreams are float, and you wouldn't believe the tales I told. Drizzling rain and cigar smoke, children laughing, telling jokes, I ain't never gonna let my baby go. If the wagon trucks down to my kid, well, I'll ride the bluegrass back again, and meet my baby down in Mexico. There's no telling where we're gonna go.
You're listening to Homegrown with Matt Rupar on i98.3, sponsored by Willimantic Records, Willimantic's owned record shop in the Bliss Marketplace, 34 North Street in Willimantic. That was Fowl Weather with Coke Run from their 2015 album, Tongue Lightning. Lucid was written by stonedscone and is the 14th track from their album, European Football, released June 20th, 2025.
Before you had a man, I was into you. Took me in your hand and I just fell right through. And over the years, all of this became mine. To bear on my chest, it haunted all of my mind. Took a while to kill all the thoughts of you, but now I've really found when love is true. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. You're my lucid dream. Driving in the sticks, attempt to let me fix issues that I slid right through that slip. Now because of that, I crave an attack. Simple simplicity, it never has my back. Now I'll for everyone in the literal way. What is left to lose when I'll decay? La da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. 'cause at this point I'll never change. And when I kill all the music, fall right on the concrete and into my place. Oh, in my place, yeah, 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 in my Before I had a man, I was into you, and now those times are through.
That was Stonedscone with Lucid from their 2025 album, European Football. Here's J. Edmond from Prospect with Some Way, the opening track from his album, Isolated Dew, released June 26, 2025.
Scared of sickness in this town, though the leaves are falling on the ground. All this isolation around, but we're all related. Get your head in where you're hiding. We'll make it through by the end of the day. Fine, we'll figure it out some way, some way, some way, some way, some way. We'll all pay our dues by the end of the day. Fine, we'll figure it out some way, some way, some way, some way, some way. Space is more than an illusion. No, Venus ain't far. Mars is here to stay in. But as we share our heads, make sense of these beds that we're laying in. What you're laying in, we'll all make it through by the end of the day. Fine, we'll figure it out some way, some way, some way, some way, some way. We'll all pay our dues by the end of the day. Fine, we'll figure it out some way, some way, some way, some way,
Do the same thing. It don't matter. Learn a new skill. Get up that ladder. Do the same thing. It really don't matter. Learn a new skill. Get up that ladder.
We'll all make it through by the end of the day. Fine, we'll figure it out some way, some way, some way, some way, some way. We'll all pay our dues by the end of the day. Fine, we'll figure it out some way, some way, some way, some way, some way.
Find your way someday again. Find your way someday again. Find your day some way.
That was J. Edmond with Some Way from his 2025 album, Isolated Dew. Getting Clean was written by Creeps from Willimantic and is about his struggles with sobriety.
I know that I don't always comply with your theory on love, so I sit in silence, the rain above, like tears from your eyelids. Now I'm just a tyrant to you. Like love, how do I come through? I need you. I love you. I know that I'm wrong and I messed it up, but the feelings you gave me were more than enough. Believe me, my love, 'cause it's true. I'm getting clean for you. I'm getting clean for you. My mistakes are doing me in, but this is a battle I know I can win. Just take my hand and understand I'm not the man you think I am, and that's just something I'll prove. I love you. 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 You'll be fine, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Without you, I'm barely alive. Be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. And when I get to look in your eyes, I know I'll be fine, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Know that I'm wrong and I messed it up, but the feelings you gave me were more than enough. Believe me, my love, 'cause it's true. I'm getting clean for you. I'm getting clean for you.
That was Creeps with Getting Clean. To wrap up Homegrown this week, here's my song, Conquered, the 8th track from my album, 12 Strings to Freedom, released November 13th, 2020. Special thanks to Willimantic Records for sponsoring the show. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you here next week for more Homegrown on the i98.3.
You came, I saw, I conquered you. No one can tell me our love isn't true. All these words I say one day will be real. I'll let the world know exactly how I feel. saw. You conquered me. I knew one day burn again.